the NIL era, the transfer portal. You don't have cohesiveness. You have bringing people in. He said that's what makes this team so. Averaging almost 18 points per game on the season, knocks down the first.
I mean, he has the ability. He led the nation in scoring last year.
Picked him up with 20 points in the second half to get the win. Backdoor cut, knocked away on the floor for the first time, has the ball in his hands. Touch pass, Jefferson three, left it short.
Nobody could do it because they were too afraid of the physicality and the aggression on the defensive side that Iowa State called 225 in the last 5 games.
It is unbelievable.
You can never speed him up. He's always in control and as an offensive player.
Out trying to get into it here in Ames, but Oklahoma State has led from the opening tip. Here is Fowler. His three. Lipsy had 2 fouls early in that game against Baylor. Roy knifing into the paint, finds Fowler on the soft touch. Clary using that high ball screen with Fowler. Inside, outside, Roy's three. How about that offensive set? As Roy rattles in the first on the road. But Steve Lutz feels like after challenging his team, they've really started.
State.
Buchanan inside, outside. Jefferson takes the three. Nothing but nylon. With the denial for Oklahoma State. Inside, close, rolling off the rim as Coleman can't finish.
I'll tell you what, LSU needs to figure a few things out. They've been struggling in conference play.
And it doesn't. When you're not shooting it well, don't let that impact other parts of your game.
Because he's such a big
Virginia and didn't have it against Baylor. Fowler, pocket pass was there from Clary. Forcing it this season, he has not been good in Big 12 play. Jefferson in close, and Buchanan takes a 3-point lead for Oklahoma State. Clary turning the corner, in close. What?
Get inside the lane and who can really make good decisions. Clary has been that guy so far.
3-ball falls for Momcilovic. Roy, way off, air ball. Torre, the freshman, coast to coast. In the show. Can't get past his man. As he gets it back from Fowler. Shot clock winding down. Three, rattles in over. As Dominic Nelson checks in for Iowa State. Momcilovic starting to feel it. Uh-oh! Don't let it. Clary using the double screen. Taking his time, working against Jefferson. Looked like a lot of contact. Trying to make sure to get the ball out of his hands. Icy finds Jefferson. Nice pass inside. The Lipsy couldn't fit. Double teamed on the inside is Ahmed, and he throws it away. Outlet. Nelson with the left finish. Have to ride out this last 3:58 on the bench.
And we've seen him in back-to-back games now get in foul trouble, which is
Isaiah Coleman, the transfer from Seton Hall. He said, we need him to perform here today in order to pull off this win.
But Momcilovic being there on the catch, but his energy is what's infectious, and I think that's what translates the most, and that's what's...
Buchanan throws this one away to Curry. One-on-one working against Nelson, and he wins that battle. Now as he started to heat up. Heisey, baseline drive, contact, no call. Nelson throws it up, and one. Clock already at 7. Fowler sets the screen. Clary picks it up. Coleman on the deck. His runner off the mark.
Makers are not on the floor for Iowa State, so this is your time, Oklahoma State.
Momcilovic on the run, and he hits the three. My goodness. And what happened against Baylor? As Curry the line to shoot 2, and he knocks down the first. Momcilovic, he gets the clear out, working against Coleman. Backing him down, fade away off 1 foot. He...
Get a shot up, do not turn it over.
Fowler, double clutch, gets his own miss and puts it back up and in. Lipsy takes the handoff from Buchanan. that runner. First shot of the second half with 10. Everyone having to pick up the scoring with Victorious Miller, their second leading scorer, out today with an ankle injury. Fowler gets the soft touch at 3, rims out. Jefferson, crafty move. Not had the touch so far today.
And he had it early on, but then goes to the bench and then it kind of threw him off.
Lipsy felt contact.
If you're Christian Coleman, you got to knock that down.
Momcilovic had an open look, but the follow is there for Tamin Lipsy. Curry from the same spot bricks that 3. Giving it up as Jefferson throws it down. In this game here, King.
And you have to get stops, and if you're Oklahoma State, this is the problem that this Iowa State defense calls.
Ooh, I'd like to see that in competition. Here's Momcilovic, shot clock winding down
off
one foot.
No way. No way.
Picked. Jefferson at 5'9", and he'll be fouled.
Because your players just aren't listening to you, but Sean Miller's a great coach.
Fowler in close, the quick hook shot.
To allow him to score.
In close, Fowler tipped it away, and Oklahoma State with numbers. Coleman on the run, lays. Parsa Fowler, that is his 4th personal.
Able to produce offensively when he gets to that short roll.
Jefferson hits as Clary surveying the scene. Roy, catch and shoot when he sets his feet.
In big moments.
3rd straight game where Roy has 3 or more threes. And how about that move to the rim by Torre? Short on 3. Tip out to Momcilovic. At the rim, lays it. Iowa State, one-on-one. Roy defending. Nice job getting back, but looking to stay perfect on the season with their best start in school history. Torre gets it back. Momcilovic at the rim throws it up. On the floor. Momcilovic gets the handle, sets the feet, and through his fingers. It was deflected, so no over and back. Sidestep 3 ball. How about that?
He's one of the best scorers in America.
Under 10 minutes to play in this half. And a nice... Lipsy was the guy who took over in the second half against Baylor. Throws it up at the rim, and it's finished by Buchanan. Roy, he gets the clear out. Working against Momcilovic. Step back 3. And it's Roy with the board. Good pass inside as Vukovic throws. Roy's been aggressive here in the second half. He's got 16 points, forced to give it up. Fowler through the trees, finishes. As he converts a 3-point play. Wheeling inside, protecting himself. Buchanan with the rebound and puts it in. Inside, size advantage. Fowler calling for it at the free throw line. Gives it up. Roy open in front of his bench. Knocks down the 3.
You pay for it.
Lipsy, push off. Gets to the rim. Missing. Look who's on the spot. Clary, pocket pass. Fowler inside. And how about that, James?
Fowler.
Lipsy, extra pass. Torre, shuffle the feet. Travel.
And that right...
Lipsy, transition 3, bang, bang! Fowler off the foot of the defender, on the ground. Here's Torre in front, throws it down! Why? Roy, contested 3, off the mark. This freshman, Killian Torre, loses the defender, gets rid of it. 3.5 to play. Clary, big shot. They're going to go try to attack him on defense. Curry open from the corner. And sometimes there's a pressure off the big 3 so they can go to work on the other end.
I might have to go copper pair afterwards when I go play in men's leagues. Big dude. We're the same size.
Okay, we can go at it.
Don't get it twisted. Striff used to guard Asia Wilson.
Lipsy gets rid of it. Lane opens up, and Jefferson lays it in.
All that Steve Lutz asked for from his guys tonight.
First free throw is
that we saw Curry taking. Those are Victorious Miller shooting those shots, and Miller shoots 48 from the 3 and 50. So if he has a bad day, it might be Jefferson or Lipsy might step up. But it's just their resiliency.
And it is a final. Iowa State 83-71 win. It is Iowa State a winner. We send you now to South Bend.